I know I have something funny about this problem. What did I learn about seeing Black Panther Wakanda Forever's newest album? What does it mean when I saw something interesting about why Black Panther and Ants were identically the same movie? They're both divisive movies. For some reason, they're completely deconstructed storylines. For Ants, Z and his best friend were forced to convince themselves to trade places, while another ant by the name of Mandible wants nothing more than to commit a genocide of flooding an entire colony. It's blatant how the Riddler from the Batman 2022 committing a genocide of flooding everyone in Gotham City with a tsunami. It's the same old-fashioned tsunami sculpture that Ants and Batman had, but Black Panther had a much more divisive ending. According to Breaking Old Trends, the master plan was made up, and it turns out there is no scheme, and for T'Challa, he just wanted to show everyone about his secret identity being revealed to the politicians. They said he's still a hero, and he's not really a wanted criminal after all. He's more like an unwanted vigilante who wanted to focus on realism and vigilance. They're more important lessons than just vengeance. Vengeance isn't fun at all. But in the sequel titled Black Panther Wakanda Forever, why would they steal this from Barney's Great Adventure? I know there's a coincidence of seeing the same storyline structure. I'll give you 5 ridiculous reasons why Black Panther Wakanda Forever and Barney's Great Adventure were identically the same movie. For funny reason, the plots are very, very divisive. Because when T'Challa passed away, Shuri would take the Black Panther mantle from him, and Shuri sets out on her own journey to make sure King Namor and Shuri's people, the people of their separate kingdoms, can stick together being themselves safe. Now, what did I learn my lesson about these two movies? They're identically the same movie. It's the same storyline, the same plot twist. The same. What does it mean? Why would be true? What does they have to think of? I know what made Black Panther Wakanda Forever so special is that I need to dissect the storyline. I've learnt the storyline is that the leaders of the Kingdom of Wakanda are forced to fight to protect their nation from the invading forces of Talokan itself within the hidden undersea nation's biggest threat. Well, this may not be like a typical war dog-like threat to it. It's basically a deconstructed example of a big threat. Speaking of Sonic Frontiers, and now we need to dissect Barney's Great Adventure and compare how these two are the same movie. So, the funniest thing is that Cody, Abby, and Marcella are confronted by Barney from a magical egg in a farmyard. But they learn that the egg is a dream maker and they have to return it before it hatches like a ticking time bomb. However, these two movies have a similar aspect to it. I know I used to watch Barney, and I know Barney was quite divisive for grown-ups who hate it, and for Teletubbies it was this to Aisha, and for me, I didn't like Boo Bar because I just don't care for it, and I preferred Blue's Clues and Bear in the Big Blue House over this one. But for Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, they filmed it in Puerto Rico like Great Adventure filmed it in Montreal. But both of them had very different reviews that were equal. This one's getting emotionally positive reviews. That one got mixed and negative reviews. For some, they said what happened to Hit Entertainment. I know, for obvious reasons, Jim Henson would be turning his grave because Hit Entertainment just got sold to the Jim Henson Company. And for a funny reason, Mattel Creations would show up for some reason. I don't know what was going on and what's happening with me. But you know what they say? When the cookie crumbles, what would they have to tell you the truth? Oh, I found an easier technique. I'll show you a little clip of mine.
You know what they say, all toasters toast toast.
Yes, you're right. All toasters toast toast. This is the lesson we learned about. If you want to toast a storyline of a kid's movie by creating a superhero movie of your own, you better have to put some sourpuss bread in order to make sure it gets more deepishly covered in spicy creativity. Anyways, this was just a gecko effect.